Good day. It is May the 11th. Today we continue in John 20, doing verses 24 and 5, just 2 today, and Proverbs 11. Remember, if you'd like to be tagged when I post these videos, or if you have any questions, comments, concerns, suggestions, complaints, or anything else, you may reach me through 810-242-2997. That's 810-242-2997. You can call, text, leave a message, whichever you like. Begin John 20, starting at verse 24. Now Thomas, called the twin, one of the 12, was not with them when Jesus came. 25. The other disciples therefore said to him, "We have seen the Lord." So he said to them, "Unless I see the hands, the print of his nails, in his hands, the print of his nails, and put my finger into the print of the nails, and I put my hand into his side, I will not believe." Thomas was kind of moody. That was his personality. And so he may not have believed the rumors that, hey, Jesus is alive. Now Thomas, called the twin, one of the 12, was not with them when Jesus came. He was probably out shopping for stuff that they may have needed. And like I said, he probably did not trust the rumors. And if you remember, he says here, the other disciples said to them, "We have seen the Lord." He said to them, "Unless I see his handprint, in his hands the prints of the nails, and put my finger into the prints of the nails, and put my hand into his side, I will not believe." He's basically just asking for the same proof that the others have already had. Because remember, Jesus permitted them to handle him. So he's not really asking for anything that hasn't been given yet. He's not asking for extraordinary proof. Just, hey, just let me see what you have. Proverbs 11. A false balance is an abomination to Yahweh, but a perfect weight is his delight. He hates cheating and deception and lying. 2. When pride cometh, then cometh shame, but with lowly is wisdom. 3. The integrity of the upright shall guide them, but the perverseness of the faithless shall destroy them. 4. Riches profit not in the day of wrath, but righteousness delivers from death. Doesn't matter how rich you are, you cannot buy yourself out of hell or into heaven. Only righteousness can do that, and that righteousness is standing before God. You can't. It's not yours. It's His. 5. The righteousness of the sincere shall make straight his way, but the wicked shall fall by his own wickedness. The wicked encompass their own downfall. 7. When the wicked man dieth, his expectation shall perish, and hope for strength perishes. 8. The righteous is delivered out of trouble, and the wicked cometh in his stead. 9. With his mouth the impious man destroyeth his neighbor. In other words, he tells lies and other stuff like that. But through knowledge shall the righteous be delivered. However, those people who know what's really going on say, hey, he ain't like that. 10. When it goes well with the righteous, the city rejoices. When the wicked perish, there is joy. The more righteousness and the less wicked makes people happy. 11. By the blessing of the upright is the city exalted, but it is overthrown by the mouth of the wicked. 12. He that despises his neighbor lacketh understanding, but a man of discernment holdeth his peace. You don't have to tell everyone you dislike that you dislike them. 13. He that goeth about as a talebearer, or gossiper, revealeth secrets, but he that is faithful spirit concealeth the matter. This does not mean you do not file police reports or charges or anything like that, or tell the people who need to know. It means you don't gossip. Sorry about that. 14. Where no wise direction a people faileth, but the multitude of counselors there is safety. Get advice. 15. He that is surety for a stranger shall smart for it, but he that hateth them that striketh hands is secure. Yeah, don't co-sign. 16. A gracious woman attaineth honor, a strong man obtaineth riches. 17. The merciful man doth good to his own soul, but he that is cruel troubleth his own flesh. If you're cruel, you hurt your own family. 18. The wicked earneth deceitful wages, like Jacob, but he that soweth righteousness has a sure reward. 19. Steadfast righteousness tendeth to life, but he that pursueth evil pursueth his own death. 20. They that are perverse in heart are an abomination to Yahweh, but such as the upright in their way are his delight. 21. My hand on it, the evil man shall not be unpunished, but the seed of the righteous shall escape. Evil will be punished. 22. As a ring of gold in a swine's snout, so is a fair woman that turneth aside from discretion. 23. The desire of the righteous is only good, but the expectation of the wicked is wrath. 24. There is that scattereth, yet increases. In other words, spreads his own wealth around. And there's that withholdeth more than is meet, but tendeth only to want. These are misers. They will want. 25. The beneficent soul shall be made rich. Another generous person. And be satisfied. He that satisfies abundantly shall be satisfied also himself. 26. He that withholdeth corn, people shall curse him, but blessing shall come on the head of him that selleth it. Generosity will be rewarded. 27. He that diligently seeks good seeketh favor, but he that searches for evil shall come to him. You get what you look for. 28. He that trusteth in riches shall fall, but the righteous shall flourish as foliage. Don't trust in creation. Trust in God. 29. He that troubleth his own house shall inherit the wind, but the foolish shall be servant unto the wise of heart. 30. The fruit of the righteous is the tree of life, and he that is wise winneth souls. And 31. Behold, the righteous shall be requited in the earth. How much more the wicked and the sinner? God will take care of his own. He will discipline his own. Those who come to him in belief and worship. How much more do you think he's going to do to those who reject him and rebel against him? I hope you've been blessed by this reading. May the Lord richly bless you. Remember, if you'd like to be tagged when I post these videos, or if you have any questions, comments, concerns, suggestions, complaints, or anything else, you may reach me through 810-242-2997. It's 810-242-2997. You can call, text, leave a message, whichever you like. Remember, Jesus loves you, and so do I.